Hello everyone, this is Madhukar. Here I am going to explain how to develop a simple Windows applications using Universal Windows Platform. So click on the file, click on new project. You will see templates on the left side. Click on the templates and you will find Visual C Sharp and under that you will find Windows and there you have to select the Universal. As we are developing the Universal Windows Platform application, so we have to select Universal and then you have to select a blank app here. I'm naming it as a demo. So I'm named it as a demo, so I have written there. Click on OK. So here it will show the two versions, target version and minimum version. No need to worry about that, but minimum version is always should be a least version and the target version always should be a maximum version which had been released by the Microsoft. So click on OK. It takes some time to create the project demo. Wait for a while. So every time you create an application, Windows application, it automatically opens with this app.xaml.cs after creating the project. So no need to change anything in this and just close it. So what exactly what we need to change is here the thing main.page.xaml and main.page.xaml.cs. This is a UI part and this is the background part where you can whatever the changes you are doing on the UI part can reflect with the programmatical part with this .cs file, that is .c sharp file. So this is a UI part. It takes some time to load. Okay, fine. This is a UI part and this is the code for this is a XAML code. Whatever the things what we are having on the UI part will reflect here. So we can change the things using these swap panes. Okay, and now select the toolbox where you will find all XAML controls. So just what you have to do is just drag the things and drop over the UI. So I'm going to use two buttons. One is for on and another button is for off. And one more is text box for the status. So I have to change the content of the buttons. So making the content of the button as on and this one as off and making the text box name as status. So these are the names which we are going to use on the programmatical part of using .cs file. So that's the reason these should be different with this content and the name, because these names we are using in the .cs file. So whatever the code we are writing in the .cs file will reflect on the UI part with the help of this name. So before going to the .cs file, as you see, the .cs file contains main page. This is the main method, and there it calls the this.initialize component. And this.initialize component is these things are predefined things. We need this because all these are all predefined functionalities which had been developed, which had been written already in this project. So there's minimize, maximize, close, and everything. So that's the reason we are calling this dot.initialize component over here. So remaining method we have to call after this initialize component method. So as I need only two methods, one is on method and the off method. Whenever I'm going to click on the on method, the text box have to show that you had clicked on button. If I click on the off button, text box have to show that you had clicked on off button. So for that you need to double click on the on button. It will generate one method in the .cs file. So this is a method which had been created for the on method. So on button, so I'm making it as on button, changing the name of that function as on button. So as I changed here, so I need to change here also, because default it will come with button click. Okay, next I'm going to double click on off button. We'll generate one more method with a name called off button, with the name button one click. So I have to change that also with off button. So as I changed in the background in the .cs file, I have to change in the .xaml file also, because it have to reflect on the UI part. So now what I'm going to do is, this is a method for the on button and this is a method for the off button. So what I have to do is, I have to change the text of the text block after clicking on the button. So what I'm doing is, I'm changing the text to you have clicked on button. The same way, I'm going to change the text for the off button as I clicked on the off button. So whenever you click on the on button, the text box will change it to you have clicked on the on button. Whenever you click on the off button, the text box will change it to you have clicked on the off button. So now I'm going to run this application on my local machine. That is the reason I'm making it as x86, because my machine is a 32-bit operating system. So I'm making it as x86, and I'm going to run this application on my local machine. So you will see here deploy started. That is, the application is deploying in in my operating system. The application will launch automatically after deploying, after deploy succeeded. This is application. Just know what we had written. The demo. You will find the name of the application as demo here. As you see, the on and off, what we had created. If you click on, you will get the text as you had clicked on button. If you click on off, you had clicked on off button. On, off, on, off. I think you guys enjoyed it.